Holy shebang biscuits. Inflation is crazy. I know they're like saying like 8%, but I'm like, more like, 48% inflation. Holy bejesus. If you are a homemaker and you know what your budget is for groceries and heating and keeping your house tidy and buying toilet paper and, paying for electricity, you know that things are costing a lot right now. More than I think seems fair, but who am I? I am not the free hand of the market, apparently. So there you go. That was the free hand of the market. Coming to inflate all the prices. But I thought we would do some more life hacks to try and, beat some inflation. Suffering and pain that it is. Holy bejesus. Ooh, if you biscuits would like to do some anti-inflation sorrows, yes, how to beat the inflation sorrows with self-care, hop over my Patreon. It is burlesque, it is fun. I have totally rejigged up the tier so that it starts at just $10 a month if you want to go in and do a ton of fun burlesque photo shoots and self-care tips and homemaker tips. It is, I'm trying out this new thing on Patreon where I've changed up my tiers to try and give you biscuits a really good solid amount of playful value. That was kind of my goal. I was like, I see everybody else raising all these prices to ridiculous amounts, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna try to boost the value that you are getting so that you go, ooh, boom diggity, I like this burlesque stuff, yeah. But here are some life hacks. I wrote them down because I have the memory of a goldfish. Okay, first one is to look at value, not just upfront costs. So you might spend 20 bucks more buying something in bulk, buying something out of season that you don't need right now, but maybe it's 70% off. Think about the value you're getting for whatever you're buying, and look at, spread out your budget for your year and look at that year and think about what are things you're absolutely going to have to buy. They're probably growing up in a cost for the next year. What can you move around and shift so that you're getting value? You aren't just paying attention to that cost right up front, because maybe you're going to save 50, 70, 80% if you can kind of figure out what your budget is for the year. Oh, okay, I love this one. I wrote this one down. Get chickens. I know this is not something that everybody can do, but I really want to get chickens. I feel like, there's these cost savings with inflation for food costs, and then there's also the cost savings in medical and health problems when we're taking care of the nutrition that we're putting in our bodies, right? What we put in our bodies really affects so much of our mental clarity, our physical health, our immune system, the whole shebang. And so I'm really looking at what are nutrient-dense foods that are budget friendly so that, I'm being more productive with work, so that I'm not having sick days. It really makes a big difference when you think about your budget. For a lot of people, they're getting paid based on working, right? Maybe you aren't salaried, or maybe you only have X amount of sick days. You got to kind of think about what's that health. So maybe it's not getting chickens, maybe it's something else, but think about how to make the nutrition in your day-to-day life more dense for your health. Oh, this goes along with that. Okay, you can grow your own veggies and herbs inside. Even if you don't have a yard, say you have an apartment, you can get a little grow light for $10 on the internet, and a little pot, maybe a couple little tiny terracotta pots from the grocery store, fill them with a little bit of dirt for under, let's say, $30. It should be 20, but it's probably 30 with inflation. You can grow all winter long a ton of fresh herbs that are really good for you. You can grow chives. You can grow, depending on how green of a thumb you have, you can be growing tomatoes. You can grow all sorts of things that are wonderful little additions, both for your mental health and for your physical health, right? There's something about growing your own little food, even if it's just a small little thing, but you can take 1 or 2 items off your grocery list that way and just save that a little bit. And then also have that emotional self-care of growing something on your deck, in your house, in your yard. Depends on your living situation and what climate you're in right now. Okay, so this one I wrote down, and I was nodding as I wrote it. I was like, you're right, Rose, this is totally true. Is most of us do not have time to do a lot of couponing. God knows I'm lucky when I forever brushed my hair that day. And because some of us are really busy, you basically understand this. So something you can do is sign up for membership to one of those big club stores, because most of the big club stores will automatically deduct the coupons. And I've seen stuff, you know, $3 to $7 off per item, where, you know, you're saving a lot of money over time. And then you don't have to coupon clip, right? You get your savings back with the membership fee. You get, a lot of times you get gas money back through shopping through a members club, and you are just automatically deducting those coupons. You don't have to bring coupons in, you don't have to remember it. They're there in the store when you go shopping, you're really aware of it. Some stores have loyalty cards that'll do that, which I also have when I go shopping for non-club stores. You know, if there's a loyalty number, something where I can be saving automatically without coupon clipping, is a huge, both time save and then money save. You know, time is money, money is time, right? Whenever we can combine those things together and make them work, it's like, yes, beating the inflation system of suckery. Hopefully things aren't so crazy price-wise next year, but, you know, I'm not hedging my bets in that direction. So I'm really trying to be conscious of what I'm buying. Now, another one, and this is a harder one, is the mental state, the psychology behind. Sometimes, and I do this, sometimes when I feel financially stressed, I go and make stupid purchasing decisions. And that can be down to buying stupid overpriced cheese or buying some big item, because you get into this fight or flight response, right, with your nervous system when you're getting a lot of stress from the idea of inflation and cost increases and, you know, shrinkflation and all these issues. So make sure that you're giving yourself space from the news. That's a terminal zone to be in, not friendly. So that you aren't getting into that response with your nervous system where you just aren't making good purchase decisions as a homemaker, right? It's so easy to fall into that. I do, and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to close the tabs on my computer. I need to go watch a cartoon with my kids. I need to go clean my house and just enjoy life and be present in the moment, because inflation can't suck out the joy from living in the moment, right? It just makes us have to be a little bit smarter and more planning and mindset to save money so that we can survive this weird period of time in our history. Not the most fun time, but you know what? At least there's still pumpkin pie in the world. Okay, biscuits, I'm going to see you over on Patreon. Come on over. I'm having a lot of fun on there. It's a good place to be on Patreon. Maybe one of the best. Alright, I will see you in the next video, biscuits. I hope that inflation is not tugging down your spirits too much, but if so, tell me in the comments something good that you've done this week, and tell me something that you think sucks about inflation, and we will gossip back and forth about it. See you, Rat.